All right, so this post-run mobility routine is perfect to do if you've had a really big session and you genuinely don't want to stand up anymore. So it's done predominantly all lying or somewhat rolling around on your mat. We're going to loosen up the whole body, starting with the spine. We're getting to the hips, the hamstrings, the glutes, the quads, everything, you name it, but you can do it lying down in the comfort of your home. So we are going to start this one in my favorite position, your child's pose. We're going to get low, we're going to get wide with the knees. Toes come together, reach the hands forwards and really walk your fingertips forwards. Push your tailbone back and we're going to go for a little sway from side to side. So nice and slow, just gravitating those ribs from left to right, keeping your palms nice and heavy. So you're working into flexion into that lower back, getting a nice little stretch through the shoulders. And you're here for 5. 4, 3, 2, and center up those hips from here. Push through your palms and your knees. Carefully coming all the way forwards. We're gonna lower through your hips. We've done flexion, we're coming into extension. So start to lower your tailbone, your pelvis, look up towards the ceiling and feel that extension into your lower back. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Back into your child's pose. We'll just neutralize the spine after extension back into your flexion. And then a little sway from side to side. For 3, 2, 1, and then back into extension. Your tailbone will lower, your pelvis will drop, roll your shoulders back. Second one always feels a little nicer. Look up towards the ceiling. Hold for 3, 2, 1, and this is your last round here. From flexion to extension, limbering up the spine first, and then we're getting to the hips, the quads, the shoulders. Hold your child's pose for 3, 2, 1, coming all the way forwards into your extension, lowering through your hips, roll your shoulders back, hold this last one here for 3, for 2, and for 1. Coming straight onto your forearms, elbows and wrists are parallel, and we're going to warm up into that middle back, the shoulders into rotation, and then the hips. So start to reach your right arm up towards the ceiling. Keep your left elbow planted so you're going to open up the chest through the middle back. Slowly place it down, and then from here, that same side, that right knee will bend, right leg will come up and over. Keep your elbows planted. We're going to warm up through rotation through your lower back, and we come back to center. Let's go straight to the left. Left arm reach and twist. Keep that right arm nice and flat. Elbow comes down, and once again, straight into the hips, that lower back. Bend the left knee, left toe comes all the way up, all the way over to tap. And let's go for one more each side here. So see if you can get a little bit more traction. Reach and twist, so really opening up through the chest, the shoulders, that middle back. Slowly back down, left arm reach and twist. Look up towards the ceiling. And then from here, that left knee will bend. That toe comes across, get that little bit of rotation through your hips. See if you can touch that toe down. And then come back to your start position. Just rest your chin onto your knuckles, bend your knees. Just go for a little sway of your heels side to side. And then all you need to do is roll straight on over onto your right side forearm. We're going to get into the quads here. So from here, just stack your right leg directly underneath your left. You're going to reach over and grab onto your left side ankle with your hand, and I want you to lift up your chest and start to pull that heel in towards your glute. We're opening up through the front of the hip flexor and opening up through the front of the quad. So pull that heel nice and tight, and then from here, start to curl and round, nose towards the knee. And then keeping that heel close, we're gonna pull that knee back, open up the quad, open up that hip. So that nice stretch to the front of that left leg. And away you go again. So we've got 3 here in total. Trying to get a bit of range to the front of the hip, keeping that heel as close as you can. And last one here, the best one, we'll go for a little hold here at end range. So nose towards the knee, heel nice and close, pull open, reach and stretch for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. From here, that heel just comes forwards, plant the heel down, just a bit of hip traction here. Just push your left hand into the outside of that left knee, and you're gonna feel that whole hip joint sort of open, release, traction and stretch. 3, 2, and 1. From here, all you need to do is come straight on over onto your sit bones. Just go for a little sway of your knees from side to side. Palms planted just behind you, just relaxing through your hips. And then from here, just gently rolling down onto your lower back and take that left ankle over that right side knee. Take your arms nice and wide, and we'll just go for a little sway of your knees from side to side. So we're just gonna open up through the left glute, get a little bit deeper. For 3, 2, 1. Back to center position here. We have 3 glute stretches. We have 3 hamstring stretches. Take your hands underneath that right side leg. Holding onto your right side knee, start to tuck your chin and then pull deeper into that left side glute stretch. So you're gonna tuck and hold. And then slowly release. We're gonna gradually build, get a little bit deeper for the next 2. Tuck, curl, lift, and hold. And last one here. See if you can get your chin to your chest, your nose towards your ankle, tuck, curl, and lift, and hold. Perfect. Coming straight back down. Take your hands behind that left side leg, flexing into that left side heel. You have 3 hamstring stretches. Start to extend your heels straight up, toes back towards your nose. And you've only got 2 more, so if you want to go a little bit deeper, incorporate your head. So tuck your chin for your next 2, toes back towards your nose, stretching into the back of that body. If you get a tight lower back when you're running, releasing your hammies will make a big difference. Finishing your last one, we'll hold at the top. Tuck, curl, lift. We're going to introduce a little bit of foot, ankle, calf here. So just hold that position and start to point your toe and flex. Pointing your toe and flex. You're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relaxing all the way down and then just swiveling straight on over onto your left side here. We are going to repeat into the right. So just rolling on over. You've got your elbow underneath the shoulder. Reach behind to grab onto your right side ankle. Pull your heel in towards your glute. And there it is, that nice strong quad stretch. You want to pull that knee back to open up through the hip flexor as well. And then from here, tuck your nose in towards your knee, tuck and around. And then slowly pull back. We're going to gradually get a little bit deeper each time. See if you can keep your heel in towards your glute. Gently opening up the hips, opening up that quad. And let's go 2 more just like this. So tuck around, nose towards your knee. Heel towards your glute as you open and extend. Last one here, we'll go for a little hold before a little bit of traction. Heel towards your glute, pull that knee back, and then just really open up through that spine, through the hip, and then compression through that knee for 3, for 2, and for 1. This is the best bit here. So a bit of a figure 4, take that right heel in front of that left knee, and then just gently traction that knee away. So that little bit of opening through that hip joint, a little bit of a stretch through the glute, and holding that position there for 3, for 2, and for 1. Coming straight back onto those sit bones, hands just behind your lower back. Just going straight into that little lumbar rotation from side to side. Just really starts to loosen up the hips. Starting to feel a little bit more human. Just detensioning the body, dusting off those cobwebs after your session, and then just gently lower slowly down onto your lower back. And then from here, just take your right hand, your right foot over your left knee and your hands out wide. And we'll go for a little sway of your knees from side to side. So just opening up through that right side hip, getting a little bit of rotation into your lower back. Taking it nice and steady, we're gonna get nice and deep into those glutes and then the hamstring here to finish. You have 3, 2, 1. Coming back to center position, reaching underneath to hold onto your left side knee. Interlace your fingers, and then from here, start to tuck your chin to your chest. Curl, lift, tuck. So you want to get your nose close towards your ankle. And then slowly lower. All right, you've got 2 more exactly the same. Tuck, curl, lift, and stretch. And slowly lower. You've got 1 more, so you can get a little bit more depth, a little bit more opening into that right hip for 3, 2, and 1. Relax your heel all the way down, straight into a hammy stretch. Interlace your hands behind your right knee, flexing that right foot. And just start to extend that right side leg straight on up. Feel that hamstring stretch. And if you're feeling nice and flexy and you've got it, you can start to add that chin tuck. So tuck your chin, toes back towards your nose, hold there at the top and feel the stretch down the back of the leg. And let's go for 1 more here. Third one will hold, toes back to your nose. Feel that hamstring stretch, tuck your chin in, a bit of a neural floss here through the back of the calf. So start to point your toe and flex. Point your toe and flex. You have last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Let your feet go flat, let your arms go wide. Just go for a little windscreen wiper from side to side. And just like that, super relaxing little flow. No excuses not to do that one. I hope you feel nice and loose, limber, flexible, and you bounce back ready for your next run. I hope you enjoyed your session of Pilates with AB. If you did, make sure you like, subscribe, and follow the link below for more exercise snacks, mobility tips, and runner special sequences. Enjoy.